Hey there, Danny here. Welcome to my ramblings. Tonight I have some questions for you. And you can write these questions down if you want. I'll put them down in the description. If it allows me to put that much in there. No, you can look in the transcripts. I don't need to write it down. What am I talking about? Anyways, or you can just pause after each question. But I'm just going to ask you these questions. And then I will leave it at that. And I really look forward to hearing about what you figured out. So, question number 1. Oh, hold on. Let me put a 1 by it because I might lose my train of thought as we go. Do you ever get tired working so hard to keep everyone else happy? That's question 1. Do you ever get tired working so hard to keep everyone else happy? That could mean you're constantly working to bring money into the house, or so everybody else can be happy and enjoy life while you're stuck working all the time. You could be working hard that when there's drama going on in the family, you're the one who runs around and tries to keep the peace with everybody. Or you could be the one who avoids conflict at all costs and whatever else. So, do you ever get tired working so hard to keep everyone else happy? 1. Now we'll move to 2. And 2 is, who told you it was your job to keep everyone happy at your expense of your own happiness? Let me read that again. 2. Who told you it was your job to keep everyone happy at the expense of your own happiness? That's 2. 3. Why did or do you believe you're the happiness police for everyone else? Why did or do you believe you're the happiness police for everyone else? 4. Do you think if everyone else is happy, then you will be happy? 4 is, do you think if everyone else is happy, then you will be happy? Question number 5. Does everyone make sure you are happy before they are? Number 5. Does everyone make sure you are happy before they are? 6th and the final question is, what would make you happy? This is your first step. Answer these questions. Write whatever you need to. Simple yes, no. Just write. Grab a piece of paper. Scrap paper, doesn't matter. And literally number it 1 through 6. And come to this video. Pause after each one if you need to. And write down exactly what comes to mind the minute you hear the question. You shouldn't have to think about it very long. And if you're struggling because you're thinking about it too long, you're stuck there because you're still in denial. But that's a whole nother video. The point is when you get to the 6th question, what would make you happy? That is where you may not be able to answer that right now. And that's okay. That's your first step, is recognizing the fact that you don't know what will make you happy because you've spent so long making everybody else happy. You've sacrificed your own happiness for everybody else to be happy. And all it's done is trample on your self-esteem. If it's not reciprocal, They're just using you. Because every relationship should be reciprocal. What do they give to you? What do they do to make your life easier? Because it's a two-way street, not a one-way street. No matter what. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that you are obligated to take care of anybody other than your spouse. You're supposed to set your children free. They're supposed to go out and live their own life. All of it says it right there. They have to start their own family. That means we don't have the power and control like we here in America think that we do. We think because we're grandparents that we got to say because those are our kids. Well, our kids are adults. Those are our kids' kids. We don't have a say. Why would you want to say? I'm looking forward to being able to sit back and watch my son grow as he's raising a child. I don't want to sway it anyway. I just want to see, is he good at this? Is he going to learn from his mistakes? Is he going to be good? I won't get involved. Not unless what he's doing is abusive. Then yes, I'm going to jump in. But unless, if it's not being abusive, I have no right to step in. It's his life. It's his kids. And it's not my kid's job to make sure that I'm happy and taken care of. That's not their job. They have their own family now. It's my job. It's my time for me. And if you're in a relationship and your children have gone off, that time is for you and your spouse to come back together. That's what it's all about. Anyways, you might not be able to answer that first question or that sixth question today. You might have to ponder it for a while. And that is what the first step is learning to rediscover the things that you enjoyed. And well, I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself. But the next step won't be as difficult. It's the first one that is the hardest. And so if you can answer these 6 questions, at least the 5, the 6th can be, that's what growth is. That's why it's the first step. You're trying to figure out what would make you happy. Because for so long you haven't been. You've been worried about and concerned about everybody around you without any care or concern for yourself. That's not healthy. That's why you feel lonely. Because you're giving to people who aren't giving back to you. That's where that emptiness comes from. Anyways, I will leave you guys with that tonight. Have a great night. Love you. Bye.